Yeah.
Yep. So everybody's ready? So captain Pakistan cricket team Shadab Khan is along with us. He will start from his opening statement and then the floor will be open.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, it's hard luck for us. We try our best, but maybe we're a little bit rusty because we didn't play a couple of weeks. We didn't play any games, so now we have experience of international games. So might be we will be do better in next games.
Shadab, obviously, from the start, all that well. Was that adjusting to conditions, or what do you think of it?
Yeah, I'm telling you before as well. We are rusty a bit, and that condition is different from Pakistan. So we have a young players, so they will learn. They will learn quickly. Hopefully, they learn quickly, and we done well in the next games.
What did you make of Jacob Duffy on debut?
Yeah, he's very good. He bowled very exceptionally first spell, and first if you lose first power play, so it's very difficult to come back.
You did make 153 in the end. Did you think you had enough, having recovered from 29 for 4?
Yeah, definitely. 29 for 4, and then we exceptionally Fahim better well, Mawasi, myself. So we done well, but 29 for 4, and in the power play, if you lose it, it's very difficult to come back. And might be we are a little bit 20 runs. I think we're less 20 runs.
You don't have to face Jacob Duffy again in this series, but you do have to face Tim Salvey, Trent Bolt and Kyle Jamieson. It's not going to get any easier, is it?
Yeah, it's not easy because they are very good bowlers. They play a lot of cricket. They are experienced as well. So it's tough for us because we have a young player, but our young player done well before as well. So might be they will do better next games as well.
Shadab, the last cricket that a lot of these guys played was the National T20 Cup. How do you feel that is for preparation coming into an international series?
Yeah, but they done well in national T20, so they play after that Zimbabwe series. They've done well there as well. But that condition is difficult because we play in Pakistan now in New Zealand, so that condition is different. But if they play cricket here, so they will do it better.
Do you feel well prepared for the changes that you'll have to make for the remaining 2 games?
I think we will do it in the next game, but I think we done well. I think personally, I feel we done well because we are rusty and we didn't play any international game or any cricket. So I think we done well.
How much do you think missing Babar and Fakhr impacts the T20 side's composition?
Definitely, we miss Babar because the anchor role he play in T20s, they play whole 20 overs. So then we have a chance to, like Fakhr, they bang in the power play. So we miss them, but good majority for youngsters, they do well.
One last question about the PSL. So again, that was one of the last things that you guys got to play. How did you feel having a staggered PSL where you had to come back after COVID was for preparation for international season?
Yeah, it's difficult because in COVID, in Pakistan, maybe in New Zealand, we can go out, but in Pakistan, we can't go out. So it's difficult mentally for players because we never used to about that. So now it's difficult, but we have to learn something there.
मतलब वापस लोगों के सामने खेलना और आज पाकिस्तान के काफ़ी सारे लोगों ने आपको सपोर्ट किया, ये कैसा माहौल कैसा लगा?
जी बिल्कुल, काफ़ी खुशी हुई क्योंकि PSL के बाद हम क्राउड के सामने खेले और हम क्राउड में सपोर्ट भी करने आए, तो बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी है और कोशिश करेंगे तो अगले मैचेस में क्राउड को खुश करें.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shot should have a bit of break. Thank you. Hat.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. It's ready to lean in on that.
Oh.
Jacob, how fun was that?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Obviously nice getting stuck into it early with that second over, and then just had to mince around for about 13 overs in the field in between times. But it was awesome. Bowling was amazing. And then, yeah, obviously to get the win at the end of the day was pretty cool too.
What about that catch? Did you think you'd got it, or did you know you'd touched the rope, and did you quite believe that you...
Yeah, it's just one of those ones that you put your hand up and it somehow sticks. But I felt a little something there, and I just, yeah, you can't be that guy that goes and celebrates a non-catch and then get pulled back on TV. So.
What were the boys saying to you throughout the night? Because nearly everything apart from that catch that you did drop your way.
Yeah, and a little bit disappointed in that final over. I sort of pride myself on those death overs playing my cricket for Otago, so I was a little bit disappointed to let that one leak a bit, but no, they're all fizzed. They're all so happy for you. It's an awesome environment to be in, and no, they're really good.
Jacob, what's the week been like? We talked to you on Wednesday, I think it was, and you were clearly loving being up here in this team. Have you just felt at home since the moment you arrived?
I have, mate. I said it on Wednesday, I think it was, and everyone's been so inviting, so welcoming. Even the nets, you bowl a good Yorker, the lads are getting around you and bowl Duff and all this stuff. It's actually been awesome. And then obviously management and support staff, even Willie's been pretty cool.
Coach, first ball out there, I think it was, you were diving, trying to get caught and bowled. You clearly had a lot of energy. Were you feeling pretty pumped up?
It's a funny one because I guess my type of bowling, if I'm too pumped up, my actions all over the place. So I'm actually quite internally focused on just staying tall and getting through the crease. So in a way, I was kind of had to calm down a little bit to get that right. So yeah, you see a ball in there, you try to chuck your hand at it. Yeah.
And you have family up here watching. Did you see you got enough notice to be able to get that up, or are they sort of coming up on sort of speculation?
No, they all come up. Bit of a win, but it was pretty cool. So my mum and her partner, and then my partner and my brother and my uncle and my sister-in-law all here, which is pretty cool.
What sort of reaction have they got at the moment?
Well, I only got to see them for a second, but I think they've had a couple of beers and they're pretty excited, so that's pretty cool.
I guess not many international debuts go that well, so can you sort of sum up how you're feeling right now? Have you come down at all from the high?
Yeah, a little bit, mate. It's almost a sense of relief in a way. I woke up this morning and said, sort of, if I go for less than 40 or so, probably I'm not too bad today, especially at Eden Park. So yeah, to get those few early was a good feeling. A little bit bitter taste in the mouth with that last over and getting sent for a few sixes, but I guess on the whole, you take the 153 that they got out for, and I think you take that. You take the 4 wickets obviously as well.
And you go from this game, and you're obviously not involved for games 2 and 3. So how do you feel about that, having come and played so well, and then having to go back again?
Oh, it's all good, mate. I know there's some absolute class players coming in, and it's going to be bloody hard to, get back in again because the depth in the bowling is unbelievable at the moment. So I guess it's just, it's fine. It's just up to me to go home and do well in domestic cricket again in the Super Smash and earn yourself another chance, I guess.
You came round the wicket in that second spell. Was that a predetermined plan, or was that something you saw out there as a bit of planning those death overs?
No, it's definitely sort of predetermined scouting plan. I guess it's something I've done quite a lot for in domestic cricket. I guess you're just cutting off one side of the park in a way. Didn't exactly land the balls I was meant to be landing, but that was always pre-planned.
You mentioned impact before. Like, how much does that factor into how you guys bowl it? Because it is such a different ground than some of our other ones around New Zealand.
It does a little, mate. It definitely does factor. Actually, it plays with your mind a little bit because you think, you just can't pitch it up. But I guess it showed that, like, if you're hitting a heavy length, guys are actually looking to hit straight, and then it's not always easy to hit a heavy length ball straight. So it goes a little bit both ways. And then obviously you get some unlucky, like say top edges for 6, or like some chunk shots for 6, which hurt a little bit. But I guess definitely like there's massive square boundaries, and generally you want to be getting hit there. Yeah.
And you talked a bit recently about like wanting to test yourself in that step up. How does it? How did it feel? Did it feel like a step up? Because obviously things went so well.
Yeah, definitely did that last over, mate. Yeah, just everything around, mate. The Eden Park, the crowd, the atmosphere. Obviously, there's a lot of nerves going in the whole day. Everything about it. I guess on another day, any of those balls could get absolutely smoked for 4. So, it's a tricky one, but I'm just happy to get away with it today, and then hopefully we'll get another go some stage.
What was your conversation with Mitchell when you were on the hat-trick ball? Did you get the field you wanted? Did you get your 3 slips and a back hat?
It's one of those ones over the end of the over. You don't remember it was a hat-trick ball, and then you look up on the screen and everyone's going nuts. It was pretty cool. I guess it changed the kind of delivery I bowled. I was trying to get a big greedy Yorker and a big swinging one, so that changed a little bit. But he was all for it. It's good.
Jacob, what do you think this means back home in Southland? I mean, you're on the front page of the paper midweek back home. There's sort of quite a lot of pride in having someone come from small town New Zealand to the big stage like this.
Yeah, very much so, mate. People down there are so passionate and so proud to be Southlanders, and I am too. And it's I've honestly got hundreds of messages this week from people I haven't talked to since high school, but it's so cool. Just the people that get around you, and I know they would have loved it tonight.
Ticker tape parade when you go.
No, not the Southerns team.
You talked to us during the week about the challenges you went through with direction and how difficult that was to go through. So how rewarding, looking back at that, is it to be here in this moment and have this success?
Massively, mate. A big part of that today was actually the swing that helped me get some poles, I think. So I was genuinely thinking about that in the action. Like I say, not bowling within myself, but it's a big part of not letting my energy collapse my action away. So yeah, huge. It was huge for me today, and obviously massively grateful still for those coaches that helped me get here too.
What was the national anthem like standing there?
Yeah, it was awesome, eh? It's kind of one of those things you always watch and you dream of being there one day, and that was me today, and it was goosebumps sort of stuff.
And just who spoke before you got handed your cap at the huddle before the game?
So Shane Jurgensen, the bowling coach. I was sort of on and off, had a bit to do with him over the past 10 years or so, I guess, and he's always been a good dude to me, and that was pretty cool. Actually, something like a lot more emotional than I was expecting.
Cool. Thanks very much, guys.
No worries. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. Thanks. Cheers.